You must be the kind of a person that sees the best in people. I know this is something that I'm personally working on, because even for my own personal life, I think I held myself hostage from the things that I did and decisions, not very smart ones, that I made in the past as I was growing up. And now when I look back, sometimes it's very difficult to reconcile myself with some of these things. But I'm learning to give myself some grace. And I did what I did at that time based on the information and where I was in my life at that time. But now I have grown and I have better information. I have grown to know better, and so I strive to do better. As Maya Angelou, one of the famous quotes, I think she's remembered for, she said, "You knew to do what you knew to do at that time, but now when you know better, then you have to do better." I don't know if I've quoted it entirely in its entirety, but it goes something like that. So you can't keep holding yourself hostage to things that you did when you did not know any better. You have to free yourself. And as you do that, you also should start seeing people and extending that grace to other people. That person, you might have known them 10 years ago in a certain way, but you don't know the kind of work and the kind of growth that has gone on in their lives. And if they're trying to show you that they're changed, they're trying to show you that they're a different person, keep holding people hostage to who they used to be. People can change. And I've known people who have changed. Well, I am changing. I'm not the same person. Let me tell you, in my earlier adult life, I made such horrible decisions. And perhaps in the process hurting so many people and disappointing a lot of others. But I'm not the same person in my 20s. I'm not the same person, okay, in my early 30s. I'm not the same person. I'm growing and I'm in the process of becoming the best version of myself. So if I sit around a person who can only see me as I was at the age of 22, 23, when I did not know any better, then this person is not doing me any service or themselves, because they're refusing to look at me for who I am today. And they're still held up in who I used to be. And I'm not just speaking this as, telling stories, because I know 2 or 3 people in my life who they're having troubles reconciling that person, that woman, that young lady back then, and who this person is today. Let's learn to extend grace to people who are well-meaning, to people who are genuinely trying to change, to people who are genuinely putting effort in becoming a better version of themselves, and give them a benefit of a doubt instead of, keep reminding them of who they used to be, So I think that is very important, and not just for other people, but also for our own selves. The poor choices that we made when we did not know any better, because now that we know better, we are trying to do better. So allow us that grace, even as we allow ourselves that grace, and also let's extend that same grace to other people. And let's grow together, let's change together, and let's encourage each other in the journey of growth and finding the best version of ourselves.